Thank you.
When I heard that you were thinking about selling your land to a developer, I knew that I was the only guy for the job. We have such a long history together. I care about you. I care about the farm. And I know how important it is for you to, maintain the natural beauty of this environment. So I really hope I get the contract to do the development.
Well, you should know that there is another offer on the table.
Who else is bidding?
Worldwide.
Lucinda's company. That makes things complicated.
Well, Lucinda is still chairperson, but the new CEO of Worldwide is Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan? Wow, would you really sell your land to Paul?
Yes, I do have issues with Paul.
But you're keeping an open mind.
I'm trying to anyway.
So tell me everything. What was your biggest crop last year? How's the livestock? Did you sell the horses?
Excuse me. Tell you, eggs this year, you have no idea. I have a new rooster. I mean, I'm telling you, Harvey, we have more eggs.
Hey, Paul, it's Meg. Look, I thought I should tell you, I know who your competition is. The person who's trying to outbid you for Mama's land.
How the heck did you find out?
Well, he happens to be here right now, sitting at the kitchen table with Mama.
I'll be right over. What's going on? Why is Emma meeting with the competition? And who is it? Who made an offer?
Well, you can see for yourself.
That was the worst Christmas
Oh,
ever.
no, the worst Christmas was when we couldn't get into the woods because of the snow to cut a tree. Bigfoot, everything.
Hey, he's here. Paul, you know Mike Casino?
Yeah, of course I do. Hi. Great to see you. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
How's it going?
You tell me. I heard the overseas company that you work for has made a bid on Emma's land.
That is true, and I've heard that you and Worldwide are also interested.
Well, Worldwide made the first offer, and we're willing to match whatever offer you've made, but I gotta tell you, I don't think we're in the mood for a bidding war.
I totally agree with you, which is why I've come up with a solution.
Really? What's that?
How about you and I each make a pitch to Emma? Our plans are bound to be different, so we'll lay them out on the table for comparison's sake. That way Emma can listen to them, judge for herself, and then decide.
Yes, I think that's a very practical idea.
Well, Mike, this is your idea. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
All right, fine. I'll just take 1 second here to get set up.
Well, my goodness. Seems like you've really done your homework.
It's, it's really no trouble at all. I just want to let you know exactly what our plans are. Our company is experts designing new developments that fit seamlessly into the existing landscape. We don't do cookie-cutter projects. See, everything is individually tailored to fit the natural surroundings. In this case, it's all about the farm. We want to maintain the open spaces so that each house seems surrounded by the farm instead of the other way around.
Yes.
Now, you want to maintain the pond as your own private property, so we're going to work with you to preserve it and hopefully use it as a self-sustaining reservoir to keep the open spaces green and flourishing. Now, the houses themselves are all going to be green buildings. The highest environmental standards, everything is eco-friendly, energy efficient, and there'll be plenty of space left over in case you'll want your children or your grandchildren to continue farming. So that is it. But I also want you to know that we have an entire team of experts who has put a lot of planning into everything down to the smallest detail. And we are really excited. In addition to being a beautiful, sustainable community, this can also serve as a model and really set a standard for all of Oakdale.
Wow, wonderful. So, Paul, can you match that?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really, that was very well done. Emma, I admit I'm not as prepared as Mike was, and to be honest with you, I don't even have a detailed plan as to what to do with your land. And I don't have Mike's expertise when it comes to construction, and Worldwide has only just begun to develop real estate. We don't have the resources that an international real estate development firm has.
Well, you're making a pretty good argument for me to go with Mike.
No, I don't think that's necessarily the case. I would just like a little bit of time so that I could come up with a strong, long-term development plan for your land. Now, I'm not going to be using an in-house staff to develop these ideas because Worldwide has resources. We have the leading experts in their field worldwide. Now, that means that every step of the process will be vetted and authorized by you and your family. I can guarantee that there will be no surprises, and that when the project is done, that you will have no regrets. So I guess the only remaining question really is whether you want the immediate gratification of going with a plan that's already in place, or if you're willing to give me a little bit of time so that I can ensure that you and your family have more input into what happens to your land.
I hate to put the pressure on you. I really do, but my company is limited in their resources, and they'll only allocate them for a certain amount of time. We got a lot of projects in the back burner, and we don't like to keep money lying around. So bottom line is, you gotta make a decision. Soon. I don't mean to pressure you, Emma, but I am on a deadline. I know that you may go with Paul, and that's fine, because he was the first one to step up to the plate, so he deserves to be the first one to take a crack at the ball. But I want you to keep in mind that Worldwide is new to the world of real estate development, and my company has a long history. But it is completely your decision.
I agree, Emma. It is completely your decision.
Hey!
Hey!
You're back!
So good to see you. Mike, oh, give me a hug first. Come on. Oh.
It's been a long time, huh?
Good to see you. What's going on? Well, it turns out that Mike is working for a developer who's making a bid on Mama's land.
Oh, I'm making it very hard for me to decide.
Mike has the expertise and the knowledge about the farm, but Paul did put in the first offer.
Well, this is a crazy idea, but since Worldwide has the resources and Mike has the know-how, why don't you two form a partnership and work together?
I think a partnership for the project is a great idea. What do you think, Mama?
Oh, I think it could probably work if Mike and Paul agree.
I think it's doable. I'll have to talk to my company, but management is pretty flexible, and I have a lot of autonomy. And we've done deals like this before.
Great. How do you feel, Paul?
I guess it's unanimous.
Well, I would like to make a toast to the project. I'd like to welcome you back. It's so wonderful to have you back in Oakdale. And I know that any work that you might do on the land would be just respectful and beautiful. And to you, Paul, for proving that you can be flexible and fair. Here's to it.
Here, here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I just wanted to tell you how proud I am of how you handled yourself today. You know, if you keep scoring points with Mama like that, she might actually start to approve of you.
If I can get your mama to change her mind about me, maybe I can get you to change your mind about me.
I'm not making any promises.
Still a good hooker.
It's great to have you back.
Yes, mother ever, I remember that.
Can you please get me whatever information you can on Resources by Nature and one of its contractors, Mike Kazanov? Find out what Kazanov has been up to for the last year. Dig up as much information as you can and get back to me ASAP.
Welcome back.
It's good to have you here again.
It feels like home.
Yeah.
To be back
Come
on the
back
farm
anytime.
We'll walk you out.
So what's up? Something on your mind?
Yes, but it's not a bad thing. I was proud of Paul today. He restrained himself. He played fair.
I agree. He really stepped up to the plate. Shocked me. But history has a way of repeating itself. And I don't want you making the same mistakes twice. You know what? I gave Carly the same advice today. I'm not saying that you can't go back again, but if you do go into a relationship that went terribly wrong, you have to go into it with your eyes wide open.
You're right. I know you're right. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but I promise I'll be careful. Very careful.